Welcome to this Nadex platform tutorial. During this video, we're going to take a look at placing a trade on the Nadex platform. In the markets window, I have my US 500 contracts. These are the daily binary. I can see the strike chain as well as the pricing, the bid offer pricing for each strike level. So I have quite a few selections here that I can make. What I'll do is take a look at the US 500 March greater than 1416. If I look at my bid offer pricing, that pricing is essentially giving me an indication of what the market may think the probability of that event occurring is. For example, we can see up here with the bid offer of just 50 and 250, there's a very low chance of this happening. It's never a guarantee that it won't, but the market is basically saying it's a low probability that it will close over 1431. So if I slide down to the 1416, I can see it's a much greater probability, at least that's what the market's telling me, of this event happening. So if I believe the market will stay above this level or move higher, I want to be a buyer. And I'm just going to go ahead and left click right on the name of that contract, and I could come down here and choose my buy or sell direction, or I could move up. I've got my bid on the left hand side, my offer on the right, and we can see quite a bit of activity. This one's actually moving pretty quick. I also always want to double check that I've selected the right contract. So I've got the US 500 March underlying, greater than 1416 with the expiration time and date. So in this case, and we've seen quite a bit of movement. When we clicked on this, it was at 76. Now it's at 84.50. I think the market's going to continue moving up. I'm going to simply left click on my offer of 83.50. Select buy, and then choose my size. I have a size of 1. If I move down the order ticket here, I see my max profit and loss. These are my best and worst case scenarios. If I buy this contract at 83.50, I have a maximum profit of 16.50. My best outcome is it settles at 100. My maximum loss, or my risk, is 83.50. If I place this trade and it gets filled or executed, that's the amount that I'm required to put up to hold my maximum risk. So if I take a look at this, and again, we've seen the market moving pretty quick, so I may need to adjust my price. However, I'm going to go ahead and place this order. We get our confirmation screen, so we were able to get in at 83.50, and we see that now in our open positions window. Now, if the market had moved away from that price, we may have not had an immediate fill. In that case, we'd see it in our working orders window, which we'll cover in the next video. So now in my open positions, which is going to be any trade that's filled. In this case, I was buying, so we know that we had a seller match that price. So now this is in the market. Now we're accountable for the profit and loss. With the US 500, we can see the expiration again, date, as well as the trade date and time. The average price, so if we traded multiple contracts over a series of maybe 5 or 10 minutes or longer, we'll see the average price of all of those. I have one long position, meaning I bought, and the current market, the current bid on the market since I was buying is 79. So in this case, I just entered this trade. I have a profit loss of negative $4.50. So I'm showing a loss right now. Now it's very important to note that you do not have to hold these contracts until expiration. So if they're moving in your favor or moving against you, so maybe you want to take profit before expiration or you want to cut losses before expiration, you can do that. I have my order in my open positions. I'm simply going to go back to this. So let's say I wanted to exit this trade. I click on my contract. Because I bought, it will automatically populate as a sell. I need to do the opposite. The current market is trading at 80.50. So right now I'm showing a negative $3 in my account, but I think, okay, maybe I was wrong. I've got 80.50. I'm going to go ahead and place this order. In this case, it was filled, it was matched, and so it offset my open position. I now no longer have any open positions. You'll always want to double check when you're offsetting an order to make sure it disappears from this window. In a fast moving market, it's quite easy for price to move away before you click the submit button, and in some case it will fall to the working orders. So you just always want to check to make sure that your order, if you've been trying to offset, is no longer in your open positions window. In the next video, we'll cover entering via a limit order as well as setting profit on an open position.